Question 1. Who is the current monarch of the United Kingdom? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. King Charles III. C. King George VI. D. Queen Victoria. Answer. B. King Charles III. He ascended to the throne on 8 September 2022, upon the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Question 2. Who is the Prime Minister of the UK as of 2022? A. Boris Johnson. B. Theresa May. C. Rishi Sunak. D. David Cameron. Answer. C. Rishi Sunak. He has been serving as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and leader of the Conservative Party since 2022. Question 3. What is the role of the monarch in the UK? A. Head of State. B. Head of Government. C. Head of Parliament. D. Head of the Church. Answer. A. Head of State. The monarch's role is largely ceremonial, representing the nation but not involved in government decisions. Question 4. What are the main responsibilities of the Prime Minister? A. Representing the UK abroad. B. Leading the Church of England. C. Commanding the British Armed Forces. D. Overseeing the operation of the civil service and government policy. Answer. D. Overseeing the operation of the civil service and government policy. The Prime Minister leads the UK government and is responsible for implementing policy and running the executive branch. Question 5. What is the significance of the Magna Carta in British history? A. It ended the British Empire. B. It introduced the census. C. It established the principle of parliamentary democracy. D. It limited the powers of the monarch and affirmed the rights of the nobility. Answer. D. It limited the powers of the monarch and affirmed the rights of the nobility. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is a cornerstone in the development of constitutional law. Question 6. Describe the function of the UK Parliament. A. To elect the Prime Minister. B. To interpret the law. C. To debate and pass legislation. D. To lead the military. Answer. C. To debate and pass legislation. Parliament is the supreme legislative body in the UK, consisting of two houses, the House of Commons and the House of Lords, along with the Sovereign. Question 7. What is the difference between the House of Commons and the House of Lords? A. The Commons is elected, while the Lords is mainly appointed. B. The Commons represents cities, the Lords represents countryside. C. The Commons enacts laws, the Lords enforces them. D. The Commons is for young members, the Lords for elderly members. Answer. A. The Commons is elected, while the Lords is mainly appointed. The House of Commons is composed of members of Parliament elected by the public, while the House of Lords is made up of appointed life peers, bishops, and hereditary peers. Question 8. Explain the term devolution with respect to UK governance. A. Transferring responsibilities from the European Union to the UK. B. Transferring powers from central government to local governments. C. Centralising all powers in the national government. D. Removing all powers of the monarch. Answer. B. Transferring powers from central government to local governments, such as those in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, which have their own devolved parliaments or assemblies. Question 9. What is the purpose of the devolved governments in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland? A. To manage the UK's foreign policy. B. To oversee all UK military operations. C. To handle local matters like education and transportation. D. To collect taxes from England. Answer: C. To handle local matters like education and transportation. Devolved governments have the power to legislate on various issues that are not reserved to the UK Parliament. Question 10. What are the key rights protected by the Human Rights Act 1998? A. Right to vote, to work, to fair pay. B. Right to education, to drive, to free speech. C. Right to life, freedom from torture, right to a fair trial. D. Right to bear arms, to gamble, to travel. Answer: C. Right to life, freedom from torture, right to a fair trial. The Human Rights Act 1998 incorporates the rights set out in the European Convention on Human Rights into domestic British law. Question 11. What is the Commonwealth and what is its significance? A. A union of independent states that were formerly part of the British Empire. B. A British trade organisation. C. A military alliance led by the UK. D. A group of countries under UK rule. Answer: A. A union of independent states that were formerly part of the British Empire. The Commonwealth promotes values such as democracy, human rights, and economic development among its member states. Question 12. How does the UK judicial system work? A. The Prime Minister appoints judges who then make laws. B. Judges are elected by the public to interpret and apply the law. C. Judges interpret and apply the law, ensuring justice under the framework of statute and common law. D. The monarch personally oversees all judicial processes. Answer: C. Judges interpret and apply the law, ensuring justice under the framework of statute and common law. The UK judicial system operates independently of both the government and Parliament. Question 13. What is the significance of the Supreme Court in the UK? A. It is the highest court in the land, with the final say on legal matters. B. It only deals with criminal cases. C. It elects the Prime Minister. D. It is a ceremonial court with no real powers. Answer: A. It is the highest court in the land, with the final say on legal matters. The UK Supreme Court plays a crucial role in the law of the UK, acting as the ultimate court of appeal. Question 14. Describe the role of the Cabinet in the UK government. A. To advise the Queen on legislative matters. B. To support the Prime Minister in making government policy. C. To oversee the judiciary. D. To represent the UK in sports. Answer: B. To support the Prime Minister in making government policy. The Cabinet consists of the top ministers, chosen by the Prime Minister to head various government departments and make major policy decisions. Question 15. What are the main political parties in the United Kingdom? A. The Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats. B. The Green Party, the UK Independence Party, and the Socialist Party. C. The Brexit Party, the Monarchy Party, and the Justice Party. D. The Federalist Party, the Unionist Party, and the Independence Party. Answer: A. The Conservative Party, the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats. These are the three major political parties traditionally dominating UK politics. Question 16. Explain the electoral system used in general elections in the UK. A. Proportional representation. B. First past the post. C. Single transferable vote. D. Mixed member proportional. Answer: B. First past the post. This electoral system is used for general elections, where the candidate with the most votes in each constituency wins a seat in the House of Commons. Question 17. What is the significance of the state opening of Parliament? A. It marks the beginning of the parliamentary year and includes the Queen's speech. B. It celebrates the UK's independence. C. It is a ceremony where the Prime Minister is elected. D. It occurs every time the UK elects a new monarch. Answer. A. It marks the beginning of the parliamentary year and includes the Queen's speech, outlining the government's agenda for the coming year. Question 18. What are the duties of a Member of Parliament? A. To serve in the military. B. To vote on new laws and represent their constituents' interests. C. To appoint judges. D. To manage the economy. Answer. B. To vote on new laws and represent their constituents' interests. MPs have a duty to participate in legislative activities and address the concerns of the people who elected them. Question 19. How can UK citizens participate in the political process? A. By voting in elections and referendums, joining political parties, or petitioning the government. B. By serving as the monarch. C. By automatically becoming members of Parliament. D. By paying taxes. Answer. A. By voting in elections and referendums, joining political parties, or petitioning the government. These are key ways citizens can influence government policies and decisions. Question 20. What is the National Health Service, NHS? A. A private healthcare system. B. The UK's publicly funded healthcare system. C. A health insurance company. D. A department within the Ministry of Defence. Answer. B. The UK's publicly funded healthcare system. The NHS provides healthcare services that are largely free at the point of use, funded through taxation. Question 21. Explain the significance of the NHS to British society. A. It provides free internet service to citizens. B. It ensures that all citizens and residents have access to healthcare services, largely free at the point of use. C. It is a private healthcare service exclusive to government officials. D. It funds sports and recreational facilities across the UK. Answer. B. It ensures that all citizens and residents have access to healthcare services, largely free at the point of use. The National Health Service is a cornerstone of British welfare, founded in 1948 to provide comprehensive health coverage. Question 22. What are the legal rights of workers in the UK? A. Rights to unlimited paid vacation. B. Rights to strike, join trade unions, and safe working conditions. C. Rights to work without any salary. D. Rights to vote on corporate decisions. Answer. B. Rights to strike, join trade unions, and safe working conditions. UK employment law provides workers with the right to join trade unions and strike if necessary, along with ensuring safe working environments. Question 23. What is the minimum wage in the UK? A. There is no minimum wage. B. It varies from one city to another. C. A standardized rate set by the government that employers must pay their workers. D. Determined individually by each employer. Answer. C. A standardized rate set by the government that employers must pay their workers. The national minimum wage and the national living wage are minimum pay per hour all workers are entitled to by law. Question 24. How is education structured in the United Kingdom? A. Only private education is available. B. Education up to age 18, starting with primary education followed by secondary education. C. Education is optional for children. D. Education consists solely of higher education. Answer B. Education up to age 18, starting with primary education followed by secondary education. In the UK, children are required to attend school from the ages of 5 to 18, starting with primary and moving to secondary education. Question 25. At what age is education compulsory in the UK? A. From age 3 to 15. B. From age 5 to 18. C. From birth to age 5. D. There is no compulsory education. Answer B. From age 5 to 18. Education is compulsory for all children in the UK between these ages, ensuring every child has access to education. Question 26. Describe the public holidays observed in the UK. A. Only Christmas and Easter. B. Public holidays include Christmas, Easter, and several other days known as bank holidays. C. No public holidays. D. Only New Year's Day. Answer B. Public holidays include Christmas, Easter, and several other days known as bank holidays. These holidays are celebrated across the country and include specific days like Boxing Day and May Day. Question 27. What symbols are associated with the United Kingdom? A. The Red Dragon, the Statue of Liberty, and the Eiffel Tower. B. The Union Jack, the Rose and the Lion. C. The Bald Eagle and the Maple Leaf. D. The Kremlin and the Great Wall. Answer B. The Union Jack, the Rose and the Lion. These symbols are emblematic of the UK, with the Union Jack flag being particularly prominent. Question 28. Who was Sir Winston Churchill, and why is he significant? A. A British king known for his peace treaties. B. A former Prime Minister known for his leadership during World War II. C. A famous British painter. D. A 20th century athlete. Answer B. A former Prime Minister known for his leadership during World War II. Churchill is celebrated for his steadfast leadership during one of Britain's most challenging times. Question 29. What was the Battle of Britain and its importance during World War II? A. A naval battle that resulted in a significant loss for Britain. B. An aerial conflict fought over the UK, significant for preventing a German invasion. C. A fictional event depicted in British cinema. D. A trade dispute between Britain and Germany. Answer B. An aerial conflict fought over the UK, significant for preventing a German invasion. The Battle of Britain was crucial in maintaining British resistance against Germany. Question 30. Discuss the impact of the Industrial Revolution on the UK. A. It led to a decrease in urbanisation. B. It temporarily weakened the British economy. C. It transformed the UK into one of the world's leading industrial and economic powers. D. It had no significant impact. Answer C. It transformed the UK into one of the world's leading industrial and economic powers. The Industrial Revolution originated in the UK, bringing profound economic, social, and cultural changes. Question 31. What was the British Empire and what impact did it have on the world? A. A local trade union in the UK. B. The empire on which the sun never set, impacting global trade, politics, and culture. C. A modern economic alliance. D. A small medieval kingdom with little influence. Answer B. The empire on which the sun never set, impacting global trade, politics and culture. The British Empire was once the largest empire in history and had a profound influence on the modern world. Question 32. Describe the significance of the Elizabethan era. A. Known for its role in ending World War II. B. Noted for advancements in science and exploration and the flourishing of English drama and literature. C. A period of significant economic decline. D. Marked by the invention of the Internet. Answer B. Noted for advancements in science and exploration and the flourishing of English drama and literature. The Elizabethan era, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, was a golden age of English culture. Question 33. Who is William Shakespeare and why is he significant in British culture? A. A current member of the British Parliament. B. A 16th century playwright known for his profound impact on English literature and drama. C. A British explorer. D. The inventor of the steam engine. Answer B. A 16th century playwright known for his profound impact on English literature and drama. Shakespeare is often regarded as the greatest writer in the English language. Question 34. What are the Crown dependencies? A. Territories within the UK. B. Independent countries that share the same monarch as the UK. C. Regions governed directly by the Prime Minister. D. Self-governing possessions of the Crown, not part of the UK, but for which the UK is responsible. Answer D. Self-governing possessions of the Crown, not part of the UK, but for which the UK is responsible. The Crown dependencies include the Isle of Man and the Channel Islands. Question 35. Explain the term British Overseas Territories. A. Regions within mainland Britain. B. Territories across the world that remain under British sovereignty. C. Independent countries formerly part of the British Empire. D. European territories sharing a border with the UK. Answer B. Territories across the world that remain under British sovereignty. These territories include places like Gibraltar and the Falkland Islands. Question 36. What is the role of the Church of England in British society? A. It serves as the official sports organisation. B. It is the mother church of the worldwide Anglican Communion and has a role in state ceremonies. C. It plays no significant role. D. It is primarily an economic institution. Answer B. It is the mother church of the worldwide Anglican Communion and has a role in state ceremonies. The Church of England also has spiritual and social functions within British society. Question 37. Who is the head of the Church of England? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Archbishop of Canterbury. C. The Monarch. D. The Pope. Answer C. The Monarch. The British monarch is the supreme governor of the Church of England. Question 38. What is the significance of the Good Friday Agreement? A. It marked the end of the Napoleonic Wars. B. It is a peace agreement signed in 1998 that helped end the conflict in Northern Ireland. C. It established the European Union. D. It commemorates a major battle in British history. Answer B. It is a peace agreement signed in 1998 that helped end the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement was a major development in the peace process. Question 39. Discuss the impact of the Viking invasions on Britain. A. They had little impact on Britain. B. They led to significant cultural and political changes and were part of the formation of England. C. They initiated the Industrial Revolution. D. They resulted in the temporary French rule over England. Answer: B. They led to significant cultural and political changes and were part of the formation of England. The Viking Age was a period of significant influence and settlement in Britain. Question 40. Who were the Normans, and what was the impact of the Norman conquest? A. A group of educators who reformed the British school system. B. Invaders from Scandinavia with no lasting impact. C. Descendants of the Vikings who conquered England in 1066, profoundly transforming the English culture, language, and governance. D. A political party that briefly ruled in the 1800s. Answer: C. Descendants of the Vikings who conquered England in 1066, profoundly transforming the English culture, language, and governance. The Norman conquest led to significant changes that shaped the future of England. Question 41. What is the significance of the Battle of Hastings? A. It resulted in the Viking conquest of England. B. It marked the beginning of the Roman occupation of Britain. C. It led to Norman control of England, changing the language, culture, and governance. D. It was a significant victory in the 100 Years' War. Answer: C. It led to Norman control of England, changing the language, culture, and governance. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was a turning point that established Norman dominance over England. Question 42. Discuss the origins and impact of the Black Death on Britain. A. It originated in Britain and had little impact. B. It was a pandemic that arrived from Asia, killing a large portion of the population and profoundly affecting society and the economy. C. It led to the discovery of vaccines. D. It was a war tactic used during the English Civil War. Answer: B. It was a pandemic that arrived from Asia, killing a large portion of the population and profoundly affecting society and the economy. The Black Death in the 14th century had a devastating impact on Britain's population and socio-economic conditions. Question 43. What are the traditional roles of the British monarchy? A. Direct management of the government. B. Legislative and judicial responsibilities. C. Ceremonial duties, constitutional and representational roles. D. Heading the national sports teams. Answer: C. Ceremonial duties, constitutional and representational roles. The British monarchy today primarily serves symbolic and ceremonial purposes, maintaining traditions and representing the UK at home and abroad. Question 44. What are the main functions of the local councils in the UK? A. To legislate and enforce immigration laws. B. To manage local services like education, transport, and housing. C. To negotiate foreign treaties. D. To regulate international trade. Answer: B. To manage local services like education, transport, and housing. Local councils in the UK are responsible for providing a range of public services to their communities. Question 45. How does the UK contribute to international relations? A. Through its permanent membership in the United Nations Security Council. B. By maintaining the world's largest military. C. Solely through economic contributions. D. By focusing exclusively on European affairs. Answer: A. Through its permanent membership in the United Nations Security Council. The UK plays a significant role in global diplomacy and international security issues. Question 46. What is the British Constitution composed of? A. The Magna Carta and the Declaration of Independence. B. A single written document similar to that of the United States. C. Statutes, conventions, judicial decisions, and historical documents. D. Only the laws passed by the current monarch. Answer: C. Statutes, conventions, judicial decisions, and historical documents. Unlike many countries, the UK does not have a single written constitution, but an accumulation of various legal and non-legal sources. Question 47. Describe the changes brought about by the Reform Acts. A. They abolished the monarchy. B. They initiated the UK's withdrawal from the EU. C. They expanded the electoral franchise and reformed the Parliament. D. They centralised all governmental powers. Answer: C. They expanded the electoral franchise and reformed the Parliament. The Reform Acts were a series of measures in the 19th and early 20th centuries that broadened the rights of voters and modernised the electoral system in Britain. Question 48. What is the significance of the Glorious Revolution? A. It confirmed absolute monarchy in England. B. It marked the establishment of parliamentary sovereignty over the monarchy. C. It was a major military conflict that changed European borders. D. It led to the independence of the American colonies. Answer: B. It marked the establishment of parliamentary sovereignty over the monarchy. The Glorious Revolution in 1688 established constitutional monarchy in England, with Parliament gaining power over the monarchy. Question 49. How did the two world wars affect the United Kingdom? A. They had minimal impact on Britain. B. They led to territorial expansion. C. They strained resources but also accelerated social change and the decline of the empire. D. They improved the economic situation immediately. Answer: C. They strained resources but also accelerated social change and the decline of the empire. The world wars had profound effects on the UK, including economic difficulties and social changes, and contributed to the process of decolonization. Question 50. What is the significance of the welfare state established after World War II? A. It promoted military enlistment. B. It focused on privatizing healthcare and education. C. It provided comprehensive social security, health and educational reforms. D. It limited immigration to the UK. Answer: C. It provided comprehensive social security, health and educational reforms. Established largely based on the Beveridge Report, the welfare state aimed to provide support from cradle to grave. Question 51. What were the main causes and outcomes of the English Civil War? A. It was caused by religious disagreements and resulted in the establishment of a communist government. B. It was sparked by economic disputes and resulted in a stronger monarchy. C. It was driven by political power struggles and led to the execution of the king and the establishment of a republic. D. It resulted from foreign invasions and led to significant territorial loss. Answer: C. It was driven by political power struggles and led to the execution of the king and the establishment of a republic. The English Civil War between the Royalists and the Parliamentarians resulted in significant changes to the British political system. Question 52. Who was Oliver Cromwell? A. A British novelist. B. The leader of the Royalist forces during the English Civil War. C. A king of England in the early medieval period. D. The leader of the Parliamentarians during the English Civil War and later Lord Protector. Answer: D. The leader of the parliamentarians during the English Civil War and later Lord Protector. Oliver Cromwell was a key figure in the English Civil War and ruled as Lord Protector after the monarchy was temporarily abolished. Question 53. What is the significance of the Magna Carta? A. It initiated the Industrial Revolution. B. It was the first document imposed on an English king by his subjects to limit his powers. C. It declared war on France. D. It established the British Empire. Answer: B. It was the first document imposed on an English king by his subjects to limit his powers. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, laid the foundations for modern democracy and the rule of law. Question 54. Describe the process of how a bill becomes law in the UK. A. The monarch proposes all bills and the public votes on them. B. A bill is proposed, debated, and must be approved by both Houses of Parliament and receive royal assent. C. Bills become law after being approved by local councils. D. The Prime Minister alone decides which bills become law. Answer: B. A bill is proposed, debated, and must be approved by both Houses of Parliament and receive royal assent. This process ensures that legislation is thoroughly examined before becoming law. Question 55. What rights do trade unions provide to workers in the UK? A. The right to work without pay. B. The right to private health care. C. Protection from unfair dismissal, the right to bargain collectively and to strike. D. The right to veto government decisions. Answer: C. Protection from unfair dismissal, the right to bargain collectively and to strike. Trade unions play a crucial role in protecting workers' rights and interests. Question 56. Explain the significance of the suffragette movement. A. It was a movement that advocated for the abolition of the monarchy. B. It focused on environmental conservation. C. It was a campaign for women's right to vote. D. It promoted the expansion of the British Empire. Answer: C. It was a campaign for women's right to vote. The suffragette movement was instrumental in gaining voting rights for women in the UK. Question 57. Who was Emmeline Pankhurst? A. A famous British queen. B. A leading figure in the British suffragette movement. C. The first female Prime Minister of the UK. D. A renowned British scientist. Answer: B. A leading figure in the British suffragette movement. Emmeline Pankhurst was one of the most prominent activists fighting for women's suffrage in the UK. Question 58. What is the rule of law and why is it important in the UK? A. It refers to the legal regulation of international trade. B. It means that all individuals, institutions, and entities are accountable to laws that are publicly promulgated, equally enforced, and independently adjudicated. C. It is a principle that supports the monarchy's absolute power. D. It ensures that laws are applied based on religious teachings. Answer: B. It means that all individuals, institutions, and entities are accountable to laws that are publicly promulgated, equally enforced, and independently adjudicated. The rule of law is a fundamental principle ensuring fairness, stability, and prevention of arbitrary use of power. Question 59. What was the purpose of the Beveridge Report? A. To outline reforms to modernize the UK's military forces. B. To promote the UK's withdrawal from the European Union. C. To provide a plan for comprehensive welfare to combat want, disease, ignorance, squalor, and idleness. D. To restrict immigration from non-European countries. Answer: C. To provide a plan for comprehensive welfare to combat want, disease, ignorance, squalor, and idleness. The Beveridge Report, published during World War II, laid the groundwork for the modern British welfare state. Question 60. Discuss the significance of the decolonization period. A. It marked a period when the British Empire expanded further. B. It involved the process of British colonies gaining independence, leading to the end of the British Empire. C. It was a brief phase with little impact on global politics. D. It refers to the UK's industrial development in the 19th century. Answer: B. It involved the process of British colonies gaining independence, leading to the end of the British Empire. Decolonization significantly reshaped global relations and marked the transition to a new era in the former colonies' histories. Question 61. What are the key aspects of British culture? A. Tea drinking, football, and the royal family. B. Only traditional dances and music. C. Strictly the legal system and political structure. D. Mainly the culinary arts. Answer: A. Tea drinking, football, and the royal family. These are iconic elements of British culture, recognized worldwide and deeply embedded in daily life. Question 62. How does the UK address issues of equality and diversity? A. Through comprehensive laws like the Equality Act 2010, which prohibits discrimination. B. By allowing unrestricted freedom of expression. C. Only through public speeches and media. D. Equality and diversity are not recognized in the UK. Answer: A. Through comprehensive laws like the Equality Act 2010, which prohibits discrimination on grounds such as age, gender, race, religion, disability, and sexual orientation. Question 63. What is the importance of the British judicial system's independence? A. It ensures that judges are directly influenced by the government. B. It helps maintain a balance between legislative and executive powers. C. Independence is not a principle upheld in the British judicial system. D. It signifies the judicial system's alignment with the Church. Answer: B. It helps maintain a balance between legislative and executive powers. The independence of the judiciary is crucial for fair and unbiased administration of justice. Question 64. What is the significance of Remembrance Day? A. It celebrates the signing of the Magna Carta. B. It marks the end of World War I and honours those who have served and died in wars for the UK. C. It is a celebration of the British monarchy's birthdays. D. It recognises the UK's independence from the Roman Empire. Answer: B. It marks the end of World War I and honours those who have served and died in wars for the UK. Remembrance Day is observed on November 11th each year. Question 65. Who are some notable British scientists and their contributions? A. Isaac Newton, Laws of Motion. Charles Darwin, Theory of Evolution. B. Albert Einstein, Relativity. Note: Einstein was not British, but his work had a significant impact globally, including in the UK. C. Nikola Tesla, Alternating Current. D. Leonardo da Vinci, Contributions to Art and Science. Answer: A. Isaac Newton, Laws of Motion. Charles Darwin, Theory of Evolution. These figures made foundational contributions to physics and biology. Question 66. Discuss the contributions of British literature to world culture. A. British literature is minor and known only within the UK. B. British authors like Shakespeare, Austen, and Dickens have shaped global literary tastes and influenced countless cultures. C. British literature primarily involves technical manuals and legal texts. D. It is limited to comedic genres. Answer. B. British authors like Shakespeare, Austen, and Dickens have shaped global literary tastes and influenced countless cultures. Their works are studied and celebrated worldwide. Question 67. What impact did the Scottish Enlightenment have on Britain? A. It led to the deterioration of educational standards. B. It fostered advancements in philosophy, economics, and science that influenced the modern Western world. C. It isolated Scotland culturally and academically. D. It was focused only on art and music. Answer. B. It fostered advancements in philosophy, economics, and science that influenced the modern Western world. Figures like Adam Smith and David Hume were central to this period. Question 68. What are some key British inventions and their impact on society? A. The steam engine, Industrial Revolution, the World Wide Web, Global Information Age. B. The telephone, only used in the UK. C. British inventions have had little to no impact. D. All inventions attributed to Britain were actually imported. Answer. A. The steam engine, Industrial Revolution, the World Wide Web, Global Information Age. These inventions had transformative impacts on global development and daily life. Question 69. How does the UK handle environmental conservation? A. It has no laws or measures related to environmental conservation. B. Through rigorous laws and practices aimed at preserving natural habitats and reducing carbon emissions. C. By promoting the use of fossil fuels exclusively. D. Environmental conservation is managed by individual households without government interference. Answer. B. Through rigorous laws and practices aimed at preserving natural habitats and reducing carbon emissions. The UK is committed to environmental sustainability and actively participates in international efforts to combat climate change. Question 70. What is the role of the Speaker in the House of Commons? A. To represent the UK in international negotiations. B. To maintain order during debates, decide who may speak, and ensure the rules are followed. C. To vote on legislation. D. To serve as the Prime Minister's deputy. Answer. B. To maintain order during debates, decide who may speak, and ensure the rules are followed. The Speaker is crucial in facilitating the effective operation of the House. Question 71. What is the significance of the Union Jack? A. It is a decorative flag with no real significance. B. It is the national flag of the United Kingdom, symbolising the union of England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. C. It represents the UK's historical colonies. D. It is used only for maritime purposes. Answer. B. It is the national flag of the United Kingdom, symbolising the union of England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. The flag is an important symbol of British identity. Question 72. How does the education system in Scotland differ from that in England? A. Scotland has no formal education system. B. Scotland offers completely free university education to its residents and has its own qualifications framework. C. The systems are identical in every way. D. Scotland focuses solely on religious education. Answer. B. Scotland offers completely free university education to its residents and has its own qualifications framework. This is one of the key differences from England's education system. Question 73. What are the main agricultural products of the UK? A. Tea and coffee. B. Wheat, barley and dairy products. C. Only tropical fruits. D. The UK does not engage in agriculture. Answer: B. Wheat, barley and dairy products. The UK has a diverse agricultural sector that includes extensive cereal production and dairy farming. Question 74. Discuss the importance of the financial sector to the UK economy. A. It is insignificant to the UK economy. B. It is one of the world's largest, with London being a global financial hub, critical for international business and finance. C. The financial sector exists, but is completely outdated. D. The UK focuses only on agriculture, with no developed financial sector. Answer: B. It is one of the world's largest, with London being a global financial hub, critical for international business and finance. The financial sector plays a crucial role in the UK economy. Question 75. What are some traditional dishes from the various regions of the UK? A. Only fast food. B. Fish and chips, haggis, Welsh cakes and Irish stew. C. The UK has no traditional dishes. D. Only international cuisines are served. Answer: B. Fish and chips, haggis, Welsh cakes and Irish stew. These dishes are iconic in the respective regions of the UK and are cherished parts of the culinary heritage. Question 76. What role does the UK play in the United Nations? A. The UK has no participation in the United Nations. B. It is one of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council, playing a key role in international peace and security. C. The UK provides ceremonial guards for the UN headquarters. D. The UK is only a part-time member of the UN. Answer: B. It is one of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council, playing a key role in international peace and security. This position underscores the UK's significant influence on global matters. Question 77. What was the impact of the Great Fire of London? A. It had no significant impact. B. It led to major rebuilding of the city, including new architectural designs and fire safety regulations. C. It marked the end of the British monarchy. D. It resulted in the UK losing its colonies. Answer: B. It led to major rebuilding of the city, including new architectural designs and fire safety regulations. The Great Fire of 1666 was a catalyst for the modernization of London's infrastructure. Question 78. Who was Geoffrey Chaucer, and why is he significant? A. A modern British film director. B. Known as the father of English literature, famous for writing the Canterbury Tales. C. A British king from the medieval period. D. A scientist known for discovering gravity. Answer: B. Known as the father of English literature, famous for writing the Canterbury Tales. Chaucer is significant for his role in developing the prestige of the English language in literature. Question 79. Describe the impact of the Tudor period on British history. A. It was marked by significant economic decline. B. The period saw the establishment of Protestantism, expansion of the arts, and beginnings of British colonial expansion. C. It involved minor administrative changes with little impact. D. The Tudors were known for their minimal influence on culture and politics. Answer: B. The period saw the establishment of Protestantism, expansion of the arts, and beginnings of British colonial expansion. The Tudor dynasty profoundly shaped British society, religion, and government. Question 80. What are the main sources of law in the UK? A. The decisions made by the Prime Minister alone. B. Statute law, common law, and European Union law prior to Brexit. C. Only religious texts. D. Customary practices only. Answer B. Statute law, common law, and European Union law prior to Brexit. These sources form the foundation of the legal system in the UK, governing the conduct of the state and its citizens. Question 81. What is the role of the judiciary in the UK? A. To make and enforce laws. B. To interpret and apply the law, ensuring justice. C. To elect the Prime Minister. D. To manage the national economy. Answer B. To interpret and apply the law, ensuring justice. The judiciary in the UK is responsible for interpreting the laws passed by Parliament and ensuring they are applied fairly. Question 82. What is the significance of the crown jewels? A. They are the personal property of the monarch. B. They symbolize the absolute power of the monarchy. C. They are used in royal ceremonies, symbolizing the continuity and history of the monarchy. D. They are displayed for entertainment only. Answer C. They are used in royal ceremonies, symbolizing the continuity and history of the monarchy. The crown jewels play a crucial role in the coronation of a new monarch and other state functions. Question 83. What is the significance of the Black Death in British history? A. It led to the discovery of the New World. B. It significantly reduced the population, leading to major social and economic changes. C. It resulted in the end of the monarchy. D. It initiated the Industrial Revolution. Answer B. It significantly reduced the population, leading to major social and economic changes. The Black Death was a turning point that affected the structure of society and the economy. Question 84. What is the role of the Prime Minister? A. To serve as the ceremonial head of state. B. To lead the UK government and oversee its administration. C. To preside over the judiciary. D. To command the military in battle. Answer B. To lead the UK government and oversee its administration. The Prime Minister is the head of government, responsible for setting policy and managing the executive branch. Question 85. What is the significance of the beefeaters? A. They are a famous British food dish. B. They are ceremonial guardians of the Tower of London and part of the tradition and heritage of the UK. C. They are the personal bodyguards of the Prime Minister. D. They represent modern British cinema. Answer B. They are ceremonial guardians of the Tower of London and part of the tradition and heritage of the UK. Officially known as the Yeoman Warders, they are one of the oldest royal bodyguards and tour guides at the Tower. Question 86. What is the significance of the Royal Navy in UK history? A. It played a minor role in exploration. B. It was primarily a commercial fleet. C. It played a crucial role in establishing and maintaining the British Empire, shaping global history. D. It is a recent establishment with no historical significance. Answer C. It played a crucial role in establishing and maintaining the British Empire, shaping global history. The Royal Navy was instrumental in Britain's rise as a global superpower. Question 87. What does the term Westminster signify in British politics? A. It is the name of a famous British university. B. It refers to a specific type of British law. C. It is synonymous with Parliament and the seat of government in the UK. D. It is a holiday celebrating the monarchy. Answer C. It is synonymous with Parliament and the seat of government in the UK. Westminster is a key term used to refer to the political hub of the UK. Question 88. Who are the Lords Spiritual and Lords Temporal? A. Titles for ancient British knights. B. Members of Parliament who specialise in religious and secular law. C. Members of the House of Lords, with Lords Spiritual being bishops and Lords Temporal being peers. D. Military ranks in the British Army. Answer C. Members of the House of Lords, with Lords Spiritual being bishops and Lords Temporal being peers. These designations reflect the composition of the UK's upper house. Question 89. What is the significance of the royal assent? A. It is a formality that marks the King's birthday. B. It is the monarch's approval of legislation, making it law. C. It signifies the monarch's participation in the daily affairs of Parliament. D. It is a ceremonial reading of the news. Answer B. It is the monarch's approval of legislation, making it law. Royal assent is the final step in the legislative process for a bill to become law. Question 90. What is the Bill of Rights 1689? A. A list of rules for royal succession. B. A document that limited the powers of the monarch and set out the rights of Parliament. C. A trade agreement with European countries. D. A declaration of war. Answer B. A document that limited the powers of the monarch and set out the rights of Parliament. The Bill of Rights 1689 is a foundational piece of constitutional law. Question 91. Who was Sir Winston Churchill and what is he known for? A. A British composer famous for his patriotic music. B. A general in the British Army. C. The British Prime Minister known for his leadership during World War II. D. An inventor of industrial machinery. Answer C. The British Prime Minister known for his leadership during World War II. Churchill is celebrated for his role in leading Britain through challenging times. Question 92. What is the significance of the Battle of Britain? A. It was the first battle fought entirely in the air and marked a turning point in World War II. B. It was a minor skirmish with Germany. C. It involved a naval conflict with France. D. It was a ceremonial military parade. Answer A. It was the first battle fought entirely in the air and marked a turning point in World War II. The Battle of Britain was crucial in preventing a German invasion. Question 93. What is the legal voting system in the UK? A. Random selection. B. First past the post. C. Decision by the monarch. D. Voting by a show of hands in town halls. Answer B. First past the post. This system is used for general elections, where the candidate with the most votes in a constituency wins. Question 94. What is the significance of the Elizabethan era? A. It was known for its exploration, the flourishing of the arts, and the establishment of English power. B. It was marked by significant military defeats. C. It focused solely on agricultural development. D. It was characterized by isolationism. Answer A. It was known for its exploration, the flourishing of the arts, and the establishment of English power. The Elizabethan era was a period of English cultural renaissance. Question 95. Who was the longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? A. King Henry VIII. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward III. D. Queen Mary. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. She reigned for over 63 years until Queen Elizabeth II surpassed her in 2015. Question 96. What is the purpose of the state opening of Parliament? A. It is a social event for MPs and Lords. B. It marks the formal start of the parliamentary session, including the Queen's speech outlining the government's agenda. C. It commemorates the end of a war. D. It serves to elect the Prime Minister. Answer: B. It marks the formal start of the parliamentary session, including the Queen's speech outlining the government's agenda. Question 97. What does the term shadow cabinet refer to? A. A group of opposition MPs who scrutinize the work of government ministers. B. A ceremonial body with no real power. C. The undercover security team for the Prime Minister. D. Historical advisors to the monarch. Answer: A. A group of opposition MPs who scrutinize the work of government ministers. The shadow cabinet mirrors the official cabinet, preparing to assume office if their party gains power. Question 98. What is the role of the monarchy in charitable activities? A. The monarchy has no involvement in charity. B. Monarchs personally manage all major UK charities. C. They support and patronize numerous charitable organizations, raising awareness and funds. D. They solely provide financial backing without active involvement. Answer: C. They support and patronize numerous charitable organizations, raising awareness and funds. The royal family is actively involved in various charitable causes, enhancing their impact. Question 99. How does the UK address issues of ageing and pensions? A. There are no pension systems or elderly care facilities in the UK. B. Through state pension schemes and social services aimed at supporting the elderly. C. Elderly care is managed privately without state support. D. Aging is rarely discussed or planned for in public policy. Answer: B. Through state pension schemes and social services aimed at supporting the elderly. The UK has comprehensive systems in place to ensure older adults receive necessary support and financial security.